You want it? I'm gonna give it to you. You may not like it, but that's okay. Alrighty. So, for 2020, I prognosticate that I will get better microphones, like real mics of some sort. Ideally, I've been investigating this. I want 4 different types. That's going to take some time for me personally because I'm a slowpoke. And so I'm going to just gradually build up on the mic situation as my computers all break down. And here's the prognostications. My prognostications. Trailer for sailor rims to live 50 cents. No fun, no. Polar pets ain't got no cigarettes. Alrighty, let's do it. Let's do the prognostications. I will be giving you a blessing. I can't decide if it's a coffee blessing or a whiskey blessing at the end. God damn it. I purposely try to infuse some swear words, cuss words, because I don't want to profit. This is adult oriented. As we all know, adults are very adult. We are totally not children, not at all. 100% we are adult, whatever that is. Right? Right. Okay. We have adults don't dream. Adults are not into myth or mystery or fiction. Adults are really ultra sane and scientific and anti-neurotic. We're really normal. So let's do it. 2020. Let's see. So, as I have written here, resolutions are born to die. Dead on arrival or before that. Resolutions are a miscarriage, okay? No resolutions. Prognostications. Blessings. Things to avoid. 2020, a new decade. Alright, as I've stated before, 2020, the year I buy new guitar strings and actually install them on the guitar. Revolutionary. Wow. Oh my God. 2020, the year I get a wizard staff or snake staff. Snake stick, it's something that runs in my mom's family. You have to have a snake stick. You cannot go to the bathroom behind a bush or a rock or a tree along this river without your snake stick. I don't remember how it works, but you take the stick and it scares the snakes away. It's the wizard stick, okay? Oh, let's go through the list. 2020. Are you ready? Prognostications, things to think about. 2020, the year that I get a new microphone. Loosen up for this baby. 2020. Since my sister asked for this. Year of the outsider. Not the misfit. Big difference between outsider and misfit. One of them is socially dysfunctional. One of them is really fascinated with social function and dysfunction. Year of the few. Year of the seers, guides, prophets, and shepherds. Year of hard work and endurance. Benevolence. 2020. Benevolence. Nice word, benevolence. 2020. Man's love. For woman. Woman's love. For man. Ooh. It's kind of a sexy year, huh? I wouldn't say sexy. More like comfortable and warm. All right. Woman's rest. Let me tell you, men, if you were confident, if you were comfortable, woman's rest is there. Okay, we may not reveal this. 2020. Oh my God, I wish my hair was down. Okay. It's the year. It's the year of frizzy, bad hair. It's 2020 is the year of my hair. Frizzy, bad. It's like this hair that's not curly, but it is. Oh my God. It's the year of my hair. Bad hair. 2020, the year of bad hair. Okay. 2020. Year of simple yet complex. 2020. Companionship. Fidelity. The dog. Companionship. Crowds and silent workers. Remember, it's the year of the few. Silent workers against the many. 2020, the year of the sane and the sober. 2020, this is great, but small. 2020, not being great, being human. What does that mean? Get down in the valley, dudes. Down. 2020. Ooh, this is exciting and sexy. Year of myth makers, meaning makers, storytellers, and the surreal. 2020. Listen, Greta Thunberg. Listen. 2020 is the land It's love of the land. Real love of the land. Not eco warriors. Not fears of it. It's not an idol. Interact with it. Interact with the land. Don't fear it, that you're going to kill it. It's not some kind of sacred idol. Interact, love it, conserve it. Treat it like a woman. All right. If you understand sex, you will understand how to interact with the land. Greta Thunberg, or whatever you say her name is, she does not understand sex. Alrighty then. Alright, 2020 is the year of standing upright and alone. Mountains, trees, and Snow White. It's the year of the individual. Mountains, trees. Kanye. Random, but Kanye's there. Oh, I love the sound of this. 2020 is the year of sacred pauses. Sacred pauses. (2020) the year of mourning, however you want to spell that, as mourning as in sorrow, or mourning as the beginning of the day. (2020) the year of wakes. Are you awake? Or participating in a wake? 2020. 2020, the year of two hands. That comes back to fidelity, companionship, and the dog. Two hands. Friendship, companionship. Okay. There's a little bit of a theme here. 2020. Choosing to resist temptation to accuse. That's pretty important. 2020. Authority to judge. Accusation and judgment are very different things. One is from a weak side and one is from an authority side. Oh, 2020. Year of man and his domain. Some of these things that are looked at as infringing on the time of business and on women and obligation. Man and his domain. Whiskey. Ooh, horrible, sinful. Tobacco. Ooh, man, you can't do that. It might kill you. Companions. Man, can you do this without binging? Companionship, tobacco, and whiskey. If you can do this and know how to do it with style, good for you. 2020, the year of sinner saints. What is that? I don't know. Figure it out. It might be human. 2020. Ooh, we're coming down the line here. Women that hold the line. What does that mean? Women holding the line. Well, you can read it however you want to. The way I see it is 2020, women holding the line, means women holding the boundary lines. Women holding the lines of fate and the measuring lines. Do you measure up? What's the boundary? Come on, women. Hold it. Come on. Oh, we are strong. We've been ignorant and materialistic and vain. Come on, let's start holding those lines. Where are they? Stop letting people cross so much. All right. Ooh, we're getting a little bit hardcore here. We're getting a little bit tough here. It's not all good news, but none of what I read was good news. 2020, this new decade. I almost feel like these should be more than for the year, but for the decade. This prognostication for 2020 that's coming up next is a hard year for men, for most men. And a great blessing for a few. I think we need to remember it's the year of the few, not against, but in or outside of the masses. If you can hold on to your integrity, not be accusing, and your compassion and yourself, I think it's going to be a great, wealthy year and maybe decade for a few men. You're going to have enough. And we're coming to the end of my prognostications for 2020. But I kind of think it's for the decade. The next decade. The words I have are home, Sehnsucht. And that Sehnsucht is, I believe it's a German word. C.S. Lewis used it. It's this longing. It goes with the Portuguese, how do you pronounce it? Fado. It's fado music. It's this longing for home. It's longing for something else that's far away. Home, Sehnsucht, and the word for the year, possibly the decade. The ultimate word I have in prognostication that you need to pay attention to. It's been confirmed by my sister out there by Seattle. The power went out. And I had this before the power went out by Seattle. It's generate. I have generators. And I don't mean that in an electrical sense, really. Or gas. If you want to go spend a couple $1,000s and get a generator, fine. That's great. We should not be dependent. But generate in the general sense. Generators. We need to be people who generate and are generators. I have here backup supply of your own love, grace, and validation when there is none on the grid. You need to have your own umbrella of grace. Don't depend on getting it from others. Have a backup supply. Generate. Have your own supply of energy and grace and spirit. Don't be going around asking everyone else to give it to you like you deserve it, because you're lacking. If you're lacking, that's your issue. You need to generate your own. That's important. Make your own umbrella. Cover yourself. Get covered. Don't demand it from others. The validation, the grace, and the love. Figure it out for yourself. And it goes along with that companionship of a really close friend or partner, soulmate, dog. I want to kind of call it the year of the dog because the dog represents symbolically fidelity. Generate love. Generate your own grace, because you're not going to get it from the crowd. You're not going to get it from the system. You're not going to get it from outside. You might get hate. You need to have an independent backup supply. What else do I have? I can't read half of my writing. Oh, this is hilarious. I have... Can I play this? I gotta play this. Let's play this one. You gotta do this. I was tuning my guitar. For whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. And that kind of ties in with this idea of the surreal and love, having your own backup. For whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. We often think of that as, I believe, Hemingway, but it goes way back to John Donne. John Donne. You've got to look John Donne up and his great, profound love for his wife. And for his one daughter who died, I think she was around 15. Just amazing. Like John Donne. Amazing. Amazing. 1700s Britain. For whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. That actually is not Hemingway. It comes from John Donne, 1700s Britain, and his amazing, wonderful, generative love for his wife. Amazing love story. Harsh, it hurts. 2020 GPS. What are your coordinates? Where are you and where are you going? Figure it out. Don't make it be about vanity. 2020. Here are the saints I've appointed. I'm not Catholic. I don't know anything about saints. But here we go. The saints of 2020 are St. George. And I believe St. George, he battles the dragon. I believe St. George is the patron saint of Russia and Britain. 2020 is the year of Saints George, Patrick, Michael. And I'm going to add on a new one. I'm inventing a new saint, Alexander. And then the next decade you need to think about the bards, the musical storytellers and myth makers like Homer and Odin Santa Claus. And then we need to add on a female, so I'm adding on Bera. She's from, she's like a Scottish woman. Scottish and Irish. Bera. The mother of 50 adopted sons. Alright, this is a long video. I hope it's still recording. I'm going to make sure I give you your blessing. It's not going to be easy for you. You're going to need a little St. Michael on top, a little St. Patrick to even it out, a lot of St. Alexander. I'm going to tell you about him. Let's see, St. Patrick, St. Michael, St. Alexander. Who else do I have on that list? St. George, Dragon Slayer. St. Patrick, he's a Dragon Slayer too. Snakes. He chased those out of Ireland, and that's metaphorical because now, since the Vikings invaded and brought mice, you can trace mice populations by Viking invasions. They brought the mice. I don't think St. Patrick would have chased the snakes out if he'd gotten in there before the Vikings, because you need snakes to chase mice out. Sorry, I mean, mice come from Vikings. You need snakes to chase out the mice. There might need to be a new saint to chase out the mice. Now, in North America, we have a cat. For you cat people, it's called the Maine Coon cat. That thing came with the Vikings to chase out the mice. 2020, the year I may probably go black and white and get surreal on you. And not so real, surreal. And tell some stories. I think I'm going to tell one tonight about Saint Alexander of Clark, Nottingham. Many blessings to the few in 2020. St. George. Oh, you will need St. Michael. Pay attention to the Mikes, Michaels, Mitchells, all the variations of Michael in your life. I haven't met a bad one yet. St. Patrick. St. Alexander. Be human. Live long, prosper, and generate.